So this is the second time that Exoborne has been to Summer Games Fest. This time is kind of much cooler because we're actually allowing people to get hands-on. I'm Brindley Gibson. I'm the executive producer at Sharkmob for Exoborne. So we have made so many changes to the game in such a short period of time. When we did the last public test, there was a lot of positive feedback, but there was some negative feedback as well. And we decided, actually, we wanted to make Exos the core of the progression in the game. We wanted to have more of a permanent progression with the Exo-Rig itself, so you can build a relationship as a player. It's a really big change, but something we're super excited about, and we think the players are going to love it. Great thing is when the event actually comes, it's actually a moment of real excitement for the whole team. Suddenly, their work is being shown to the whole world. So the funny thing about these events that we kind of take part in is it doesn't affect all the team. So lots of the team are just busy, focused on making the game. Now we're on the ground floor, and this is where we have all our tech teams. So that covers everything from the engine, to the tools, to game features. So this is the second floor, and we have a lot of our designers here. So iterating, working out the best experience for the game. Has everything from creating the world to the systems people play, but also the economy of things. Okay, we've reached the third floor, and up here we have our art teams, we have animation. Here we have our sound studios. We actually have 2 booths here. We recently actually got the place ready for Dolby Atmos as well, so we're going to be supporting that with Exoborne, which is pretty cool. So in this corner of the office, we have our concept team, and the concept team cover everything from NPC characters you'd meet, the costumes that you get to wear, the exosuit designs, but of course also the world. So here we are in our character art team area. This is where we take those wonderful concepts that we saw earlier and we start to bring them to life. Right at the bottom of the building, we have the old bank vault. That's where we're super lucky to have our own user testing studio called Reef. Here we have our streaming studio. We've just custom built the thing that you see on the screen for Exoborne. Some of the artwork, some of the brands from Colton County. And here we can see the photogrammetry scanning rig. This is a whole body rig. So we can do faces, the heads of the characters you see in the cutscenes. And over here, we've got an object scanner.
My name is Francois Rogel. I'm the world director for Sharkmob. So the last time we had a public showcase, the game was still in its sort of infancy. We've changed a number of different things in terms of the progression, the economy, the exoability, the way that you perhaps don't lose everything when you die. So for this year's event, what we're really trying to show here is this dynamic chaos that we're always trying to create in the world. We have plenty of great new additions to the forces of nature and how they impact your gameplay. So that's what we're really focusing on at this time. You'll have to discover what those secrets are by playing the game. All participants will be able to play this game hands-on. All steps have been removed from this game. You can absolutely enjoy it the way it is, the way it's intended to be played.
So something we did this year is that we had this booth with 3 gaming stations, and we always run them in a trio. We always run them in a team because yes, you could go solo, you could play solo, but the game is really lit up when you play together with your friends.
We've seen a lot of creators having fun with our game. They try it for the first time and then they get the hang of it very quickly, and that's always nice to see.
We have been showcasing the most recent version of our game. So some of the changes we did since the public test are available here. It's been very interesting to see how a lot of the repeat people who have played with us in the past have come again, and they can see these differences and they understand what we're trying to achieve. So for us, it's fantastic to get that validation that we're on the right track.
It's always awesome to see people try the game, you know? Like as a developer, you get very kind of in the mindset of just making the game. And when you can see people playing the game, you get a whole other perspective. That's like a key thing with any playtest, really, because obviously we're very feedback driven. Like it's a live game, you gotta be feedback driven. I mean, we gotta work with the community.
When people play, it's always interesting to see like their reactions to stuff, and we've had plenty of reactions. Like we've had failed extractions where people hit the rotor blade and got thrown off the dropship, but all of that was super interesting to watch, how people engage with our various systems. It's hilariously fun to watch people play our game. There are 3 important things that make us stand out compared to other extraction shooters. One of them is focus on the dynamic session. We're a PvP first game with NPCs in it, so PvPvE, but then also the dynamic weather systems with storms, tornadoes, lightning. The second pillar is the mobility of your Exo-Rigs. With the tools we give you, the grappling hook and the glider and the jump jets on the Kestrel, for example, you can jump far, you can go up to the rooftop of buildings. The last part is what's important to all extraction shooters, the risk versus reward. So those three things, that's the core of our experience. Last year at Summer Games Fest, we were here as well, but we did actually a more extensive hands-off presentation. And now we have the opportunity to let people play our game and actually experience it by themselves. And what we found is that when you actually have time to sit down with a game and engage with it, it speaks to you. So we don't have to say as much because the game explains itself.